beginning to spread their zombie-like appendages all over the map. And their targets to feast upon in the top right. The red Terran player. Oh. Money? No. No, no, no. Minerals. Many money. Okay. In the top right position, the red Terran player. He is currently down. 1-2 in our best of 7, spawning as the red Terran player. It is Chad. Well, almost survived Jones and his opponent. In the bottom left, the yellow Zerg player from Team Root Gaming. It is Sage. And he actually survived longer against the initial wave of zombies, but I feel like Chad was hit with more zombies. So, that's all I really got. Kappa Star League here. We are all about doing some really weird stuff. And I don't know what to say. This is going to be interesting. My only hope is that these infested Marines can prevent either player from producing air, like winning the game with a fast air play. I don't feel a Reaper through the center of the map is actually going to be easy to pull off. So Chad will open with a Reaper, which makes sense when you think about it. But this is also, remember, all mineral patch, 20k. So players that want to be greedy, there's a lot of resources available. But it's important to take into consideration the fact that the zombies, if you want to attack your opponent, you have to go through the zombies. So I assume, based on the way that the map has been set up, that both players are going to play like pussies, basically. And you know what? It makes sense to just not do anything crazy. Actually, Chad decides not to open Reaper. But it makes sense not to do anything too crazy because you have access to 3 bases immediately. The third base actually has some zombies there, for Chad at least. Not for Sage. Actually, wow, Chad's third has zombies and not Sage's. Well, sucks to be you, Chad. As Minigun, I think he's confirmed there are zombies on the map. And I wonder if any will spawn here. I guess it's probably too late now. They all decided to spawn up here and not there. Yeah, sucks for Chad, as he sees the first zombie. So he will open up with a tech lab. I guess he's going to open up tanks, which makes sense versus the zombie swarms on the map. Sage has his natural done, taking spawning pool. And this is also a big game hunters map, which means there is a shit ton of resources on this map, despite how small it is. So this is going to be interesting. And the first Chad's building a bunker. Oh my god. Oh, he's already. Chad is already feeling the pain Jones. The zombies begin to assault him. There's not too many here though. This is a reasonable modicum of zombies to deal with, I feel. I don't think this is the worst situation that could have occurred. And Chad Monolith Ridge Jones is going to build. Oh, look at, wow, talk about the cock block of the century right there. Now he can land the factory. As Chad, well, you know what? As a Terran player, you kind of have the best situation to deal with this possible. I guess Cloaked Banshees would be a good way to harass your opponent, but it's still pretty difficult. So this game is already going to be pretty interesting. Chad is not going to be able to do any type of fast harass. He needs to hold off just a couple waves of zombies. There's not a lot of them though. And the zombie AI does not have the intelligence to kill the rocks. So it just means that if you want to attack your opponent, you have to claw through the shopping mall of zombies, as it were. And first, each tank is out. And Chad should be okay to deal with this, I feel. Swarm hosts. Oh my god, Swarm hosts would deal with these zombies perfectly. I just realized that. Damn. So, Chad's siege tank here, zoning him out like he's playing campaign. 2 more barracks on the way. No engineering bays yet, though, for Chad. And Sage is just droning, actually, pretty happily. His Zergling speed upgrade is complete. Not that he wants to break the rocks anyway. He can take his third without any trouble at all because he got lucky. Maybe they don't spawn near your units, and him moving his Overlord this way at the start of the game is why the zombies didn't spawn. I don't know. But Chad's actually killed all the zombies that were in his base. So Chad can now take his third base without any trouble. He's still playing very defensively. He doesn't know the zombie spawn rate. And to be fair, I also do not know the rate at which zombies spawn, or if any more of them do spawn. They seem to be continuing to appear in the center of the map. And Sage is like, all right, well, I'm going to start cleaning them up. cleaning them up, getting some kills on these zombies. So this is pretty much, we see here the corpse of all the Zerg players. Literally, every single Zerg player that's ever lost a game on this map and killed themselves because of how horrible Steps of War was when StarCraft came out. This is all of them. They've all come back to reap revenge. But thankfully these rocks are here. And Chad's just like, you know what? Let's get to work on these zombies. Marines on the high ground. He's using that high ground position to just take them all out. Man, if this was Brood War and the infested Marines down below could attack, that would be pretty funny too, but it's okay. Sage is content to just poke away. His evolution chambers are on the way. And we've seen both players forced into interesting spots. Minigun should be able to clear pretty quickly, though, with his siege tanks. The zombie hordes outside without too much trouble. And, well, Sage, he's happily poking away. So we kind of look at the situation of this game. I don't necessarily think that this is going to lead to the most exciting mid-game ever. But this could get interesting as the game goes on. I'm hoping that the zombies continue to spawn forever so that you can't comfortably move out without having some risk of zombies popping up under you. But... Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, Chad. The zombies are coming from the... They're still spawning here. Well, that sucks. And Sage gets lucky. I guess, you know, Zergs need their thirds, right? So the infested Terrans are going to kill some of these Marines. And Minigun quickly realized, I'm not alone here. But these tanks are actually clearing the... There's actually very few zombies left on Minigun's half of the map. He's almost ready to... He can almost push out against his Zerg opponent. Although I actually think this is helping Sage. He doesn't need to build any defensive units because there's a horde of zombies here. But, oh god, they're spawning in his third now! Oh god, I spoke too soon. Sage builds... He's throwing up 3 spines. He's like, oh god, I didn't make any units. He's running back and... Oh god, Chad... Dr. Jones is going to make it happen. He's realized Marines are horrible against zombies. But Sage's third base, he's got the drones and the queens fighting. He's trying to keep his third alive. And I just realized Sage drone up straight to 80. He will pay for his indiscretions as the Zerglings and queens get to work. But he needs spines. He needs a lot of spine crawlers. The fact that he rushed for 80 drones by 10 minutes is impressive, but also a bit silly. Chad is still fine. Sage scouts him, and he's like, oh, you got double armory. Okay. Okay, Artosis. Spooky factories. Oh! Okay, the last zombies were cleaned up. And Sage needs to throw up some spines in his third. I like that they spawn in the third base, though. This provides an interesting element of anti-turtle, or anti-greed. Sage is like, okay, just leave a few links here. It's going to be okay. No troubles at all. Chad is still blowing these zombies to smithereens. As long as the rocks are up, it's not a big deal. But Mutalisks are on the way. Thors are on the way as well. So, I mean, you don't need siege tanks in a time like this unless you get Nidus wormed, right? And Sage's layers done, but he has not gone for a Nidus. He's got 2 spines in his spore at each base because he has no idea when the zombies, or the drops, of course, may come. Building spines now at the third. Just waiting for more zombies to spawn, really. So the Mutalisks are coming out. Transformation Servos is on the way. I wonder how much transforming he'd do, though, in this map. But where are the Mutas? Okay, a couple of them are here. Most of these zombies cannot shoot up. There are infested Marines, but they have a pretty low amount of... Oh, wait. They just passively gain upgrades? These Marines, the zombies are 2-2. They actually get stronger as the game goes. Okay, that adds an interesting element of oh shit to this. But Sage has +2 missile attacks. So I feel like this will definitely lean towards him eventually going Swarm Hosts with this Infestation Pit. And you know what? Swarm Hosts have a way of making everything boring. They should definitely do a great job of making this even worse as well. No speed buff for zombies on creep, by the way. But I think Swarm Hosts should do a great job of killing the zombies. It's going to be free units versus free units. Doesn't that sound fair? The Mutalisks are just here fighting zombies. Sage is racking up kills. I want to play zombies. I want to play the one where you kill zombies and collect essence. I want to see a combination of that. If any of you guys know who made the first mod, let's do that. Collect essence and kill zombies. And then you just see who can level up more before the big fights. And, oh, he's peeling back the Mutas. The Mutas do heal quickly, so he just wants to clean out as many zombies as he can. I wonder if he knows that they respawn. But I feel like one good strategy, what if Minigun broke down these rocks? Or, I mean, what if Sage broke down the rocks to Minigun's third base, he could probably force the zombies to attack him. Kill other players' rocks. Zombie attack them? So I'm going to ask that and see what happens. See if I can give them any ideas. Hellbat drop, though, with double spine crawlers is not going to do jack squat. Not enough. No blue flame as well makes it also difficult. Oh, then Nathanias just blew up. Oh, he Nathanias the northwest base. Not bad. And he's brought his swarm hosts with him. He doesn't want to kill these rocks, though. I mean, again, how am I supposed to get to his rocks? Well, they're both killing the zombies by the rocks is my point. But Sage is coming in here, actually fighting against some of these zombies. But why kill the zombies in the open on a base that you're not looking to take? Unless he is looking to take it. But Sage does have access now with forces here. I love that Minigun's like, yeah, genius. How do I kill his rocks? Fly a Thor out, motherfucker. That's how you do it, Chad Dr. Jones. This will be interesting. He has to kind of fly by the zombies in the air. But the Mutalisks, well, they're cleaning a lot of the zombies up. I don't know if any more zombies are going to spawn. Oh, Sage has decided he's going to build a huge mass of spine crawlers here. Please, Nathan, inform me. I don't know, man. I'm just throwing it out there for both of them. But, let's see. I would love to see... Oh, is he going to finally break them? No, he's still killing zombies. Another Nathanias in the southeast. And Sage is going to take all these bases. Sage is going to play the Zerg style in the I really don't want to engage these zombies way. But Chad, how will he do it? The scary thing is, as soon as you break the rocks... Oh, look at this Thor drop! That's pretty gnarly. Oh, he's going to try to kill the Nathanias first. There's only a few Zerglings here. And maybe... Oh, he scans. This swarm host should not last very long. Now, see, if Chad broke these rocks, if Chad could break these rocks, I think that would be exactly what he needs. The Mutas actually cannot go straight over here because they, well... Oh, Sage is going to kill the rocks. And this will expose Chad to all the zombies on the map. Suddenly, his base becomes a little bit vulnerable. Of course, Mech is not bad versus this unit composition when you also have Stim to Bio to back you up. But, Chad, is he going to break these rocks? I'd like to see him break the rocks. He dropped a mule to repair that Thor. That's cute. So these rocks are gone, and suddenly the first zombie enters Minigun's base. Zombies are migrating. They know where to go. Chad realizes this. He needs to push out, and here he comes. 14 mutas are on the way, though. And, oh, the locusts fighting the infested Terrans in the southeast. Thor is still going ham. And Chad, well, he's not taking any real losses just yet. These zombies are 3-3. Keep that in mind. They deal a reasonable modicum of damage. But can Chad attack his opponent with all the zombies outside? I guess he's got enough Marines. He has the firepower, so he's just going to plow through this. And this does give Sage, at least I feel like he has to know. Yeah, he sees there's a huge roast outside of zombies. And Chad's actually being pushed back for now. He realizes there's a shit ton of zombies. But by attacking, of course, it's really nice that he can keep his third base safe because the zombies can't go straight there. And I'd actually like to know, I'd actually wish I could press a button to make 100 more zombies just spawn in the center of the map. But, alas, just does not seem to be within the realm of realistic possibilities. The zombies do not appear to be stopping to spawn in the center, and now they're actually 4-4. So the zombies are actually starting to get pretty beefy. But Chad has an army of power. And while there are a lot of spines here, Sage does have to be careful because these siege tanks can just kill everything. It all comes down to the Thors. And the fact that there's 20 Stim Marines means that Mutalisks will not be enough. Ooh, some zombies spawn in the back. A huge wave hitting Chad in the center of the field is actually distracting his army. Takes up actually quite a significant amount of hit points. I think Chad is starting to learn the weakness of being out in the center of the map. He's realizing, yes, the zombies do in fact just spawn right on top of you. And Chad's like, okay, fuck that. Mutalisks are hitting his third base. Command center being focused by Sage. Can he save it? Oh, well, I guess he hasn't focused it just yet. There he goes. Now it's dead. And Chad, he is in some trouble. The weakness of Mech. Forget the power of Mech. The weakness of Mech. He's got Mutalisk skill and everything in his main base. Minigun's in a bad spot. He does have these middle mines out here to help chew away at the infested Terrans. But now that the swarm hosts are here, they will overwhelm the zombies without any difficulty whatsoever. Another command center to be picked off by Sage. Yes! And the Mutalisks will escape for now. And now he has to deal with not just zombies breaking into his base. The zombies are coming in. The Widowmines are trying to help as much as they can, but they're really only helping Sage. And we're actually seeing the zombies overwhelm the Locusts. As Chad, he has an army that can fight the zombies, but with the 4/4 upgrades, these zombies are actually pretty strong. And he's actually killing the spines, forces Sage to bring his Mutalisks back to defend against the zombie hordes that are descending upon him. They killed the swarm hosts? Did the zombies detect? Wait, what the fuck happened to all the swarm hosts? Oh my god, are they? I don't think those were all the swarm hosts he had there. I think he lost a bunch. I don't know. I don't know, maybe he didn't lose them. I don't know. I don't see what happened to all the swarm hosts there. I guess he put them in the Nidus for the southeast. So he's just keeping that safe. Drop of double Hellbats in the... Well, there's a lot of spines there, so that's not going to do anything. But the zombie wave's beginning to attack. Minigun. He's building Ravens. But these zombies are really pushing Sage's shit in here. 5/5 zombies. These infested Terrans doing 9 damage. Now they have 6 armor. And suddenly, this game just got real. Mutas are trying to attack, but there's Thors and Ravens. Oh my god. Does he have high sec auto tracking? Not yet. Dude, these infested Terrans give 0 fucks about this line of spine crawlers. Damn. Damn. The Locust, though, will hopefully slowly overwhelm them. Sage learning the true meaning of free units. And Minigun's got to be careful. He moves out into the center of the map, and the zombies are spawning underneath his army. With Locusts on the other side, I don't think he can attack this. He needs to be really careful. The Mutas are poking. Oh, he tries to throw some Seekers on the Mutas. He is retreating with them. But the zombies are spawning underneath the siege tanks. Yikes. With the Locust support, I feel like Sage might be able to hold him at bay. Point defense shown against the Locust. Well, he's spending energy to hold off free units. More waves of zombies in the north. A bunch of them actually spawned in this unattackable area. Oh, and Minigun sieges the natural. Keep in mind, guys, this is big game hunters. There's still lots of resources left at all of these bases. Still actually a shit ton. Literally a metric shit ton. We went to Wales and got it measured out. There's a lot of minerals here. And Minigun is being pushed back a little bit. Zombie waves trying to overwhelm. But I'm waiting until these zombies get another level of upgrades. That's when I think shit really get real. But the Ravens can kind of throw their Seeker missiles around as much as they want because he does have access to an infinite number of resources. So Chad is doing what he can. This game. And he's still getting attacked back at home. I feel like if someone breaks these rocks, that's the real Pandora's box of this game right now, is that northwest base. This base in the bottom right hasn't been affected by zombies because of the couple of swarm hosts left here. But, well, the Locust waves are doing their job of keeping these units away from the players. So, first battle cruisers in production, and I feel like the infested Terrans won't deal too well with those. I mean, the ridiculous amount of armor that the infested Terrans have is really where their strength comes from. But without 3/3, these swarm hosts are also not sending out the most powerful Locusts that they could. And we're actually seeing the zombies overwhelm some of the Locusts. But with the support of the mech units, I actually think that's what's allowing Sage to hold this off without too much trouble. Infested Terrans getting thrown out, trying to beach ball that Thor. No luck there. Keep in mind, while there may be infinite resources, he still wants to have a high rate of income, which does require this gas in the natural expansion for Sage. He had a little bit of lag. I guess there are a lot of units on the map. There's actually there's a metric shit ton of units. But auto turret attack. He's being attacked by zombies and Ravens at the same time, throwing the Seeker missiles. And Sage, okay, Seekers do not engage. But there's basically 2 armies of free units fighting in the center of the map with the mech army kind of juxtaposed here. But here's the problem for Sage. How much larva does he have? 29. So if he loses stuff, he could technically get out enough. He has the tech he needs and the larva necessary to build a huge wave of corruptors. But I think one problem right now for Sage is he doesn't have a lot of gas. He's got 7,000 minerals as a Zerg player, which you'd be like, okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, these infested Terrans. They're 6/6 now, which means they have 7 armor and do 10 damage. These infested Terrans are actually really fucking strong now. Thankfully, Thors are still strong, especially with that 3/3. But, Greater Spire's on the way. But my point is, how does he deal with the battlecruiser, the BC Raven fleet? He's throwing some fungals from below. And he's just going to go Mass Infestor. I want to see Neural Parasite. I want to see Neural Parasite. These infested Marines are really strong. Sage is just like, I don't... I think Chad's going to try to finish this game reasonably soon. Once he gets that BC fleet out. I don't know, man. The zombies are eventually going to overwhelm them. I imagine the upgrades do not stop for the zombies. So, I hope the zombies keep upgrading too. So, this is, well... There's a lot of them in the north. I really want someone to break those rocks. Chad's actually been taking a lot of damage against the zombies. They keep attacking him from the east side because Chad's army is out on the map. And he's actually sending his battlecruisers and ravens back to defend. The Mutalisks are attacking his third base. This is definitely hurting Chad Jones' rate of income, as he's got planetaries for days. He does not have building armor or high sec, though. Point defense drones with some auto turrets are going to try to hold this wave off, but, oh god, the zombies have hit level 7 upgrades. And, well, the mech army still deals with them quite well. These Widow Mines are the only reason why I feel Sage is trading well against them, because they're targeting the zombies sometimes. Kind of split between the two, really. But now the Raven fleet's coming back with the battlecruisers. There's still zombies attacking everywhere for Chad, though. Chad's leaving himself most open compared to at least his opponent, because he's keeping his army out on the map. The planetaries are nice, sure, but these zombies they still do a lot of damage. How much do the melee zombies do now? I think it's 13 damage per hit, so still not really stronger than a Zealot, but the infested Marines, man, 11 damage per hit. They basically are these +3 Marines that, well, I guess Minigun never got upgrades on his Marines, but the battlecruisers get fungled while the Ravens try to attack. He does not have Yamato. It's halfway done. He's researching Ventral Sacks +3 for Sage and his Overlord speed, but can he kill the battlecruisers? Corruptors are on the way. He can fungal. He could try to chain fungal. Without Yamato, he can't focus these down, so could just try to fungal and throw the infested Terrans. There they are. Of course, battlecruisers aren't really scared of infested Terrans. Maybe they're scared of the neutral ones on the map, but certainly not the ones that Sage has. He needs spore crawlers to defend against this, and the siege tanks do a great job of holding those at bay. So it looks like Sage is finally starting to give a little bit of ground on this map. At the same time, the zombies not having too much luck breaking through Chad's defenses. He's actually pulled siege tanks at home to defend against them, and the locust waves are being held at bay by those. So the zombies are actually stopping Sage's locust waves from attacking Minigun. And Sage taps out. GG. Minigun ties the series up 2-2 with our